First of all, welcome to this stream. This conversation is going to be about proving to you that you're only one step away. And if you're somebody that's in business and you've been trying to figure out why is it that you can't get directly to those perfect people that change your life and the trajectory of your business, that's what I'm going to teach you today. You're going to see how many things really rely on the system that you're using and the process in which you operate. It's just a finite adjustment for people who, if you've been working really diligently, that's the mentality that you have to keep. But today, when I break it down, you're going to not only just listen, but you're going to put your fingers to motion and doing this as we go along. So before I get going, you need to get a pen and a piece of paper out, and you need to have it ready to write, or use your notepad on your phone, because this is exactly what you're going to get into today. So the first necessary evil is knowing, which a lot of you're trying to do this, cast this net out there and hoping everybody just dives in that net and goes in. That's not what you're trying to accomplish. What you're trying to do is exactly what Apple did. You find people that believe in what you believe, and we're going to get into how you go about doing that. But we're not just going to have this high talk. We're going to talk about specifics and the methods that people use who are crushing it with their all 5 pillars of marketing. And you're going to learn now what is it that you need to do. So the first thing that you need to do is, first, who is it that you are after? Because right now, one of the most common problems is people are posting stuff and they're talking to everyone. And that's not how you go about doing it. People are looking for specific issues that they are dealing with. So when you're trying to find that person, let's say we gotta decide who you're going to go after right now. The first time you think about it is knowing, I'm going to challenge you right now. You take your phone or you take your piece of paper, and we're going to go into demographics. Yes, this is what all of those old men do with no hair and fat bellies and suits that could barely button. This is what they do because they know these are the details. So you're going to find out what demographic are you going after, right? Are they 30 to 40 years old? Are they 40 to 50? Are they 60 to 70? Choose right now, because we're going to target a group of people that the service that you have or the product that you produce is going to benefit most. So I'm going to give you 30 seconds to write down that demographic. Right now, time's up. That's what you got to get used to. You got to get used to making decisions. So what did you write down? Or is the paper blank? If the paper is blank, that tells you everything. The reason why your numbers aren't where they need to be is because of indecisiveness. You have to be decisive, and you have to be willing to go right in with both feet. The next thing we're going to write down, as far as the characteristics of this person, what line of work are they in? What person that you know that's already possibly on your docket that you service the best? Are they lawyers? Are they chiropractors? Are they school teachers? Are they gym owners? Are they people who sell makeup? What is the demographic of people that you found that have leaned closer to who you are and what you sell? When you look at it, they've already shown you a blueprint, right? So write that kind of person down. You got 30 seconds. Time's up. If that name isn't down, this is your problem. Decisiveness, and indecisiveness is a decision. And if you've decided to be indecisive, that's what reflects your numbers. Now, what do these people make every single year? Every 12 months, what is the common ground, the commonality, as I say, to what these people typically make financially. How much money? Are you dealing with people that make under $60,000, right? Because if you're dealing with people that make under $72,000, you're probably having a hard time getting your money, because $72,000 is the typical financial freedom bullet point. This is that trajectory. When a person makes $72,000 a year, they can pay their bills, they can travel how they want to, they can live a comfortable life, and they can pay for things that they want. And that's called financial freedom. That's the first digit that solidifies your trajectory into financial freedom. Now, unless you're just not focused on budgeting and managing your money properly, then that's the problem. But if you found that people that you are working with typically make under $60,000, $50,000 a year, then you're probably dealing with a tough sell. So I'm going to challenge you to find more people that make over $100,000, because if you have a product or a service, people who are above financial freedom, they're looking for solutions to their problems, because people who have money pay for speed. They want it faster. So do you offer a service or a product that gets the job done faster? Think about that. I'm going to give you 30 seconds to write down how much they make. Time. See, this is real. This isn't fugazi. When you start doing these things and you become intentional with your work, you start to become intentional with your results. Now, this is what's unique about this area. This section, we talked about the demographic. Now, when I think about it, are they men, women, bi, gay, lesbian, trans? It's all going to matter when you start documenting this. We call this becoming intentional about who you're going after. Are you going after a bunch of Kim Kardashians? Are you going after a bunch of Rob Pelinka, who's the owner of GM of the Lakers? Are you going after typical everyday local people like firemen? Who are you going after, right? Because that matters. Stop not being intentional and become intentional about going after these people so you can talk directly to them. When you're talking, that's why you get minimal results and impact and interactions. And then you see those individuals who have comments of thousands of people, and that's because they know who they're talking to. Don't you want to have that problem? Okay. So this is what they had to figure out. Don't just assume people were just doing that stuff as a hobby. You had to go take lessons and learn how to do this. So this is where we're headed. Now, let's finish this demographic up. You got 30 seconds. Time. All right. What's their sexual orientation? Male, female, bi, straight, lesbian, gay? I mean, what is it? Know who you're going after. Are they corporate? You know, are they athletic? Do they just put on big events? Who is that person? Because that's your avatar. Get that work done. No hesitation, no procrastination, and make sure that you're ready for Celebration Nation. Let's get to work. Peace.